Our fourth speaker is Mark Pelech. In doing his speech this evening, Mark will begin completing one goal he set out for himself when he joined Toastmasters. The more immediate focus tonight is for him to become comfortable working with his clinical partner as they take the spotlight on stage. Not an altogether easy task, considering that his partner speaks no English but will work for food. Mark will be doing his level 1 speech for evaluation and feedback. His speech is titled, A Brief Time in the Life of a Therapy Dog. Please welcome Mark and his therapy dog, Colleen.
How I actually walk her. She could be a little stressed out, but I think she's going to be okay. Come here. And I have to talk to her. I know I got to talk in the speech, but... And so, while I'm walking her, I want to tell you that one of the reasons I did join Toastmasters, a long-term goal, was that I eventually want to, with my colleague, which I'll introduce, where are you, Valerie Wise, my colleague from Indiana I talk about, and Colleen and I, we want to get on stage at a major conference and talk about the group work, therapy work that we do with the kids and with the dogs. So you think about, and I got to walk her a little bit, you think about that's a national level. To get there, I have to do it on a state level. To get there, I have to do it on a local level. And then to get there, I have to do it here first. So my immediate goal tonight is just to work with the dog to see how comfortable we both are. And it is a little bit difficult, but it's easy to talk about Colleen. That's what I want to do now. Come on. She's acting really good, actually. Colleen Renee is her full name. Sorry, I have to do that. I know you want me to talk. Colleen Renee is her full name. She is a purebred golden retriever. She is 16 months old. And she was recently certified as a Therapy Dog International dog. I recently had an interview Friday at Silver Cross Hospital. We were invited to join the therapy group there, so I'm excited about that. One of the things I did want to talk about, she's doing good. One of the things I did want to talk about was the 4 foundation exercises that my trainer has taught me to work with Colleen every day. The first one you just saw, and that was walking. What did you notice that I was doing? What's that? It was calming her down, but what was I doing as I was walking? Did you notice the pattern I was taking? I was always on the left side. I was taught that with a therapy dog, you want to walk on the left side doing exactly what she's doing now. She needs to look at my eyes. So it's okay. And when you go right, you have to do this. Kind of strange. That's the first foundation exercise. Second one is what you're seeing right now. It's the sit stay. She has to do this on average about 30 minutes. She needs to be in a sit stay. If she breaks, I'll come over and I'll put her back, but we do it for 30 minutes a day. It's very calming. Now, some of the things about Colleen as a therapy dog. I can't justify it in the short time I have here, but I want to give you some idea of the things that I've noticed, and she's been working the last couple of weeks. My colleague and I, Valerie Wise, we work at a nonprofit called, I'm going to get ClearPath, thank you. I always forget. It's in Gary, Indiana. And what it is a nonprofit organization, and they take in kids from 3rd grade on up who have been expelled or suspended from schools. They are either a part of the foster system or they're part of the juvenile justice system. So these kids need a place to stay and do something for a couple weeks before they go back to work. Valerie and I and Colleen, we do therapy work there once a week. Are you tired? You want to go? Release. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. And some of the things I can tell you that I see. What's interesting, for instance, 2 weeks ago or a few weeks back, we had the boys. And there was this one young man there, and he wasn't really participating in the group at all, wasn't saying much. And at the end of the day, Valerie knows who I'm talking about, Here's this kid, and I'm standing here, and they're moving away the chairs and whatnot. And here's this kid, and he's just doing this and staring at her, then looking at me, then staring at her. I said, "You want to pet her?" It's the first time the kid really talked the entire day. We got him to talk. The girls now this past Thursday were amazing. My goal was to get them involved with the dog as soon as I could and see if I can get them to open up. Well, that was real simple. As soon as I sat down, I asked for volunteers, and 2 of them just jumped off the seats and started petting the dog and working with the dog. So what I'm finding is, at least with kids, at least with kids, and I say kids because anyone under 50 is a kid in my book, they do respond to the animal. Are you having fun, Mike?
I am.
Third foundation exercise, and this is going to take some time. She's going to calm down. No, release. Yep. Colleen. You can pet her. There may be 20 people in this room right now. There's one, and that's me because I got the food. All right. She won't go anywhere, will you? Okay. The third foundation exercise is, it's 2 parts. One is leave it, and one is drop it. Leave it is when you want to train them so they don't pick up something that they shouldn't. So we're going to see how well she does. Now you're going to do this next.
All right.
Leave it. And I wish you could see her. She needs to be looking at me. Leave it. Nope. Leave it. She's looking right at me. Release. Very well done. Okay. Mike, you want to try it? I don't have much time left, so I want to recap. You want to try it?
Sure.
All right. Take her. To recap, 4 foundation exercises. You've seen 3 of them. I can only tell you a little bit about Colleen and how she's working. I can tell you right now, tonight's been fantastic because I didn't know how she was going to react. You ready?
Sure.
All right. And while he's doing this, make sure you just tell her to leave it. When you're ready, you give it. Get it closer to her.
Leave it.
No.
Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. She's going to cry.
Release. Thank you. Before I forget, thank you, Palos Heights Public Library, for allowing me to bring the dog in. That's very appreciated. And thank you, Chuck and Janet, for all the help and allowing me to bring Colleen in. Thank you. Wishing you all a great evening.